Lady Gaga's Bodyguards totally saved the day. And yeah, these guys had to literally storm the red carpet. Today, we're diving into the wildest moments when security guards jumped in to protect celebrities. Let's start with the day Adam Levine's security had to protect him from a straight-up attack. The Maroon 5 frontman was leaving the Jimmy Kimmel Live studios in LA, just casually walking out, surrounded by fans waiting for selfies and autographs. Everything seemed normal until it wasn't. While he was greeting fans, a man snuck up on him, and out of nowhere, something super weird happened. The guy threw a white powdery substance right in Adam's face and all over his clothes. He was instantly covered in a cloud of white dust, right there in front of everyone. His bodyguards reacted instantly, got him out of there, and tackled the guy right away. Later, the attacker was identified as Navid Farsi. He ended up getting probation, counseling, and had to do community service. Even though it was a pretty shocking moment, Adam kept it cool and still performed on stage that same night. Now, let's talk about Kim Kardashian's bodyguard, who jumped into action when someone tried to grab her in Paris. It was Paris Fashion Week 2016. Kim had just arrived when things got crazy. A man suddenly lunged at her, trying to get close, but Kim's security shut that down fast. What nobody realized at first was that it was actually a prank by Vitaly Sediuk. He's known for pulling these kinds of stunts on celebs. Then there's Taylor Swift. She once had a moment with her bodyguard that almost got him fired mid-show. But before we get there, here's another time her team had to step in to protect her from pushy paparazzi. It was Super Bowl weekend in Las Vegas. Taylor was one of the big names at the event, and things got a bit intense when she had to walk through the stadium. A bunch of photographers swarmed her, trying to snap every move she made, and her security team wasn't having it. They told the photographers to stand up to block low-angle shots and stop people from sneaking inappropriate photos from below. But now let's get to that onstage moment when Taylor had enough. During her show in Philadelphia, while performing Bad Blood, she suddenly stopped mid-song to call out a security guard.
She wasn't doing anything. Sipping bad love. Hey, take a stop. 'Cause baby, now we got bad.
Apparently, the guy was being way too aggressive with a fan, just for dancing and leaning on the barricade. All of this happened live, with millions of fans and cameras watching. Taylor didn't hold back. Later, the fan explained the guard had been kind of a jerk the whole night. After the show, the guard was removed, and the fan actually got free tickets to another concert. Now to Gigi Hadid's bodyguard, who had to act fast in Milan. In September 2016, right after a fashion show, Gigi was walking to her car with her sister. She was stopping to take pics with fans when suddenly, bam, a guy rushed her. Luckily, her security guy stepped in right away and shut it down. Turns out it was the same guy who messed with Kim, Vitaly Sediuk, again, and this time he did manage to grab her before getting stopped. Another quick thinking bodyguard moment, Justin Bieber's. During a show in 2013, Justin was at the piano when, out of nowhere, a fan jumped on stage and ran straight at him. His bodyguard rushed in, blocked the fan, and kept him from getting close. The move was so fast that Justin barely flinched, even though the piano tipped over. He just kept singing like nothing happened. If you're into soccer, you've probably seen Messi's insanely fast bodyguard, but what happened that one time was totally wild. Before that, let's talk about Justin Timberlake's security team, who had to act fast when a random guy grabbed him in Paris. During Paris Fashion Week, Justin and his wife, Jessica Biel, were arriving at the Louis Vuitton show, surrounded by press and fans. Out of the blue, a man jumped out of the crowd and grabbed Timberlake's leg, totally stopping them in their tracks. Security swarmed in immediately, pulled the guy away, and kept him from getting any closer. Timberlake brushed it off and made his way inside with the team. Now, Beyonce's life was actually saved by her security during a show in Brazil. You know, she was singing Irreplaceable, getting close to the crowd when something totally unexpected happened. As she leaned down toward the fans, a shirtless man climbed on stage and grabbed her, trying to pull her into the audience. Her security acted in seconds, ripped him off her, and got her back to safety. But Beyonce, total profit. She just kept going like nothing happened. Now, Travis Scott's bodyguards also had to react during one of his Paris club performances, but this time they messed up bad. A fan hopped on stage and security tackled him, even kicking him at one point. But here's the thing, Travis had invited the guy up to sing with him, so Travis jumped in, stopped the guards, and helped the fan up. He handed the mic to the guy, let him perform, and after the song, told him to get off the stage safely and told security to back off. Now back to Messi's bodyguard, Yassine Chueco. The guy's got unreal reflexes. During a match, a teenage fan ran onto the field trying to reach Messi. Before the kid could even get close, Chueco was already there, intercepting him and stopping him cold. But here's where it gets interesting. Once he realized the kid was just a young, excited fan, Chueco actually brought him over to meet Messi. Messi, being the legend he is, took a picture with the kid and signed his jersey. Totally unforgettable moment. But hey, sometimes even the best bodyguard can slip up. In another game, a fan rushed the field and ran toward Messi again. Chueco took off after him, but the kid pulled a wild move, slid on the grass, and actually tripped Chueco. He made it to Messi and got the hug of his dreams. Chueco, a bit embarrassed, quickly got up and walked the fan off the field. Sabrina Carpenter's bodyguards had to get a little tougher and got called out for it. It all went down during a busy morning in London when Sabrina was arriving at the BBC Radio 1 studios and things got chaotic real fast. As soon as her car pulled up, a crowd of fans and paparazzi swarmed around her, and then it happened. One of her security guards started pushing people back pretty aggressively, trying to force a path through the crowd. At one point, he shoved a photographer so hard, the guy fell to the ground. Even though they were just trying to keep Sabrina safe, the way it was handled sparked a lot of backlash. Sabrina didn't say anything about it. After all, that's what the team is there for. Now, this next one is just bizarre. An actress had to be rescued by her security team after a man literally tried to crawl under her dress in front of everyone. But before we get to that, let's go back to when Lady Gaga was saved by her bodyguards. She was leaving her hotel in Bucharest, Romania, surrounded by fans and photographers. As she walked through the lobby, one super overexcited fan got a little too close for comfort. Gaga's security didn't hesitate. They took the guy down right there on the floor to protect her. She looked totally shocked and was quickly escorted out of the building. Something similar happened in Paris, but this time it was outside the hotel. Gaga was stepping out, surrounded by fans and cameras everywhere. And then, someone crossed the line. A fan got way too close, trying to snap a selfie right next to her. One of her bodyguards shoved the guy back hard and even shouted, "Are you shitting me?" You could tell he was done with people invading her space. Gaga got into her car and left the scene with security close by. Now let's talk about that actress and the creepy guy under her dress. At the premiere of How to Train Your Dragon 2, America Ferrera was posing for photos, just another typical red carpet moment, but it took a turn fast. Out of nowhere, this weird man dove to the ground and tried to stick his head under her dress. Thankfully, her bodyguards were on it in seconds. They grabbed the guy and pulled him away before things got worse. Later, America said she felt completely violated and super uncomfortable about the whole thing. And sometimes, a bodyguard has to protect a celebrity from another celebrity. That's basically what happened during a live stream with IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat. It started off as just another chaotic, goofy stream, until things got real fast. Kai shoved Speed in a playful way, but Speed didn't take it well. He flew at Kai, clearly pissed. The tension spiked, and that's when Kai's bodyguard stepped in. He quickly grabbed Speed and separated the two before it got worse. But sometimes, it's not just bodyguards stepping up. Tom Holland once had to act like Zendaya's personal security. In October 2024, Zendaya was in New York, surrounded by fans and paparazzi after an event, signing autographs like a total queen, but the crowd started getting way too close. So much that even the real bodyguards were struggling. Tom didn't wait around. He jumped in, physically clearing a path and using his body to shield her. Zendaya stayed calm and kept smiling, clearly feeling safe with him by her side. Now let's talk about BTS and their security at the airport. The group was walking through the boarding area surrounded by their team when suddenly a woman appeared and tried to run at them. Luckily, the bodyguard spotted her in time and stopped her before she could get anywhere near the guys. Okay, now here's the craziest moment in this whole video. IShowSpeed literally got punched by a fan at a game, and his bodyguard had to save him. But before we hit that one, here's what happened to Dua Lipa. And yeah, it's pretty scary. In 2021, while in Mexico City, Dua was leaving a filming location when something totally unexpected went down. She was heading to her car when a fan suddenly came charging at her from the crowd. It happened so fast, and the energy was aggressive. Her security didn't even blink. They stepped in instantly, blocking the woman and forming a tight wall around Dua. She looked visibly shaken but was quickly rushed to her car while the team locked the place down. And now, for real, the most insane moment. That day when IShowSpeed's bodyguard had to save him from a crazy fan in the middle of a live broadcast. It was during the FA Cup final, Manchester United versus Manchester City. Speed was at the stadium, just chilling and streaming, cheering for United. Everything seemed normal until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, a fan walked up aggressively and punched him right in the middle of his stream. His bodyguard reacted immediately, stepping in between Speed and the attacker before it escalated. Speed was clearly shaken up and the security team quickly got him out of there. Apparently the whole thing happened because Speed had been trolling some rival fans, and this guy did not take it well.